Hello, Sergeant. How are you doing? Let's see. It's right here. You doing all right? Nice to hear. You were up all night drawing. What did you draw? You were drawing in your sleep? Played one from Bark. Ah, nice. That's eyes or ears, right? Eyes, I think. Been quite a while since I did them or did anything of it. I think the eyes, right? And one of Alpha's refs. Ah, the eyes. Beautiful. Today I'm abstaining from oils and using gouache, opaque watercolor. Already prepared a drawing earlier today, so I don't need to figure out the drawing now in the evening. So I can dive right into painting, you know. There's no ref. That's just from several troll references that I have. There's no real reference. I just have several heads for a skin tone on my screen, so I can see what type of color I put in the shadow. But the rest is just made up fantasy. So there is no real reference for that. No reference today. Oh. Right now it doesn't look anything at all, but I can show you how it's supposed to look later on. Later on, the gouache will start to look very similar to this here. Or if it should be skin tones, let me see, I have something. Yeah. So at the end, they will look similar to these, perhaps. Just right now in the first stage, I'm just laying in the general colors all together, so no detail. Just big washes of color like you would do in a watercolor. Gouache, yes, it is gouache. Just laying in the lights. One of my all-time favorite mediums. Not as good as oil, but nice for quick, fast studies. How are you doing, Arthur, by the way? All is good, busy day. Teaching. What I have been up to. Studio management stuff, packing in unpacking, right? Installing Windows on second PC. So just a lot of logistics, in a sense. No joy of painting. Yeah, today in the morning I was going out doing some landscape, shooting some landscape pictures and some animals. And today in the afternoon it started to snow a lot, so we have quite a lot of snow, you know, a little bit. Right now I'm looking forward to see how it looks tomorrow. Still snowing outside. Are you up for a game later on tonight? A game of Warzone? Yes. Since we only played a short time yesterday, right? Yeah, talk to you later. Thanks for popping by. Well, I try my best. It's a start. Did the drawing on that this morning, so I don't have to worry about the drawing part of it today. Hey, Jason. Maybe it's Arthur, maybe it's a self-portrait, you know? That's who I see when I look into the mirror. How are you doing, Jason? Doing good? Oh, pretty good. In the morning today, I was outside taking pictures, landscape pictures, and of some birdies. And then I went to work, did the drawing that is underneath this before I went to work, and now I'm painting. So, pretty good day so far. Uh, Today I'm gouache painting, opaque watercolor in a sense. Very good practicing medium. Dries quick. Oh, you're not talking to me? Why is that? For the voting yesterday? Is that what I mean? Well, I think it would be cool if you were on Arthur's stream and he paints you. Don't you think so? I think you were the only one who didn't vote for your yes, right? Yeah. So bastards. Well, it wasn't an obligatory vote anyhow, unless you take those votes very serious, Mr. Galley. Then you definitely have to obey. The votes were always taken seriously until the murder of Black Widow. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Mr. Galley. I didn't vote for the Black Widow to be destroyed. I wasn't even present in the very moment. So I don't know what to tell you. I at least have the decency to do the Black Widow offline. Yeah, but that's the nature of an artist, you know. I understand where Arthur is coming from, though. I have Black Widow stuff all the time. All artists, Black Widow, everything, once in a while. We want to be remembered for the good stuff, not just the bad and the worse. So hence the Black Widowing process. He could have saved her. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe he could, maybe he couldn't. Maybe he didn't want to. Maybe he shouldn't have. We will never know. Just because I wore someone with him, I shouldn't take his side. Yeah, it's a huge game. I think it's 100 gigabyte, right? Or even 120. Even more. Ah, they now separated them. Or at least you have to install them all once when you download it, and then you can deinstall the campaign and stuff like that. So they already did that in, I think, 3-4 months ago. So it's its own thing now. Because that's the same thing that people had trouble with on their console. Yeah, check on it. We'll definitely jump with you into Verdansk if we do so. Ooh, that will be cool. Private galley. Well, I played the first Massive Effect for just a short period, but I never played through it. You know, sometimes life gets in the way. Or I don't remember, maybe it was my computer was not good enough. I don't remember. Well, I like most of the games. It's more a thing of finding the time to play it. Three was the best. I still have to finish the, what's it called? The Last Jedi Knight. The Star Wars game they released last Christmas, a year ago. Oh, I don't mind the combat even if it's awkward. If the gameplay and Fallen Order, if the gameplay is if the story is good, I don't mind the gameplay. Oh, nice. The game I got new was Borderlands 3. I think I've got that one when I got my computer, but I'm not very fond of that game. And to be honest, I don't like that cartoonish look for a serious shooter game. I've played it solo and I played it Borderlands 1 with friends and also the second one, but not my cup of tea. I have Red Dead Redemption. I haven't played it yet. I bought it a few months ago on an offer. Yeah, but I've read about it that you have to buy a lot of extra stuff if you like the game. The last game that I played through till the end, no you don't, was Desperados 3. That's the last game that I completed and finished. No you don't, unless you're really impatient. I'm patient and impatient, depending on what I have to do. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I won't game each day. It's like a game you have to play each day to really make the most out of it, right? I know it's not hard, but I don't like mandatory stuff like logging in each day and do a quick quest. Maybe one day, but I have so many games to play anyhow. As I said, I've just finished Desperados 3. Awesome game, by the way, if you like games like Commando. I know that you were just saying. Baldur nigga. Yeah, he was born just around the corner, Mr. Schwarzenegger. Well, not basically around the corner, but just next town over. Yeah, let's do this now. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's go to the chopper now. Famous lines. Yeah, it's my actual name. Balder and Genji is my Genge is my family name. Ah, no worries. It's my name. And that Balder, the name that I have has also a U in there. A U in there. Baldur. But for online presence, I always use Balder. That's the oldest known form of the name. Yeah, Baldur. That's the name I've got in my passport and birth certificate. Yeah, Baldur is the oldest, then there comes Balder, and then Baldur, in that order. I think the name appears. It's not the first time in Snorrislund Edda. Then that's when it was written first time as Balder. Ah, it's a cool name. Like Wingthor. As a kid, I was always upset because I got the name Baldur. And now I'm very pleased with it that my parents gave me that name and not a typical Austrian name like Toni, Franz, Werner. You know, a typical Austrian name where you say the name Franz in the store and five heads turn around and saying like, what? You what? It's a badass name. And nowadays even more people know the name even more than when I was a young kid, since people play more computer games. They're like Baldur, like from the computer game Baldur's Gate. I'm like, yep, that's the one. But Jason is a cool name as well, isn't it? From doesn't it come from the Greek mythology? Jason and the Jason. In German, your name is called Jason. Or is that a biblical name? Yeah, I'm big into mythology as well. Jason and the Argonauts. Isn't there also like a Jason in the Bible already? Like the one with the locks? Who had strength like a giant? And if you would cut off his hair, or do I mix something up? Oh, isn't that Simon? Or is it Jason? I think it's Jason or Simon. No, Simon. No, it's I think Simon. Is it? I'm not sure. Cannot remember everything. Yeah, but Norse mythology is awesome. In recent years, it has had a revival. Samson and Delilah, right? That's the one. You were born David Allen Mayer Jr. Let's give him a little bit a weird chin, you know, a little tilt, a darker one. You changed your name back a few years ago. Oh, no worries. Now I know more about you. More information to put in the log sheet, you know, for the Russians. Just kidding, mate. I'm not logging any info. Oh, they already got their your Steam account and your Epic Games account, and they already gathered everything you have to offer. They already know where you live, how old you are, how much money you spend, what kind of games you like. Have you never noticed when you talk about certain topics around a phone, and then a few days later you're gonna check on your Amazon or Google account and you see advertisement that's exactly about what you spoke about? Phone. The conspiracy is a lie. Who knows? Yeah, but people are listening in anyhow, or at least the AI is. You got it. Yeah, there you go. What proof do you need more? Yeah. I was saying that also in the class at university several years ago. Is how do you know that you actually can make your own choice if you everything you buy online is basically just a suggestion because the algorithm knows you. Not because you consciously made the choice of buying a book or a movie or whatever. Yeah, I know that scientists argue that it is an illusion. But then people also say that life is a computer simulation, or that it's just a simulation on a disk, you know. What I think, if free will is an illusion, I don't know. I know there's free will. You always have a binary choice most of the time. You have free will to a certain extent, yes. You always have a choice of yes or no. But then also comes in culture programming, you know. Usually we're not, we're just a bundle of thoughts, emotions, and everything that is already, how do you call it in English? You're already, yes, but then the question comes, how does your brain know when to make a decision? That's where it's not just a machine that goes, oh, let's do this, and then it's just you get aware later. Yeah, I know. I studied psychology at university, so I know what you talk about. I think we have free will. But the problem is we already are conditioned to such an extent. Sometimes it's hard to get out of a routine, you know. Indeed, what the hell is the point? That's the old war in the Old Testament, in the, you know, God versus Satan, where one wanted to give everyone free will to make the decisions to become themselves something, or every decision will be made for you. Let's put it this way, I think there is free will, because you consciously can decide to do something, but if you decide not to do your part of consciously decide something, the decision will be made for you, either by a community, by society, or just by your conditioning. You've been programmed all your life, so it's a matter of how much do you want to take part in that. Well, that's predestiny then. What are you talking about? Then do we really have free will? Maybe he doesn't know everything, but he knows the ultimate outcome. And if you want to go religiously, you probably get prompts as well to do the right thing or the bad or the wrong thing as well. Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, we assume that he's all knowing. You just pray to the All Father, the mighty Odin. That's good too. I know. I know you were joking, but I don't mind religious people at all. People should believe whatever they believe. You know, people tend to believe also in science in a form of religion, that science can solve all problems in this world, but it can't. So in a sense, science is just a pseudo religion to a degree as well. Yeah, people believe whatever they want, as long as they don't whack me over the head with it. They can do whatever they want. Star Trek? Which one? The series, the movies? I've seen Star Trek. Yeah, I agree. There's a good book on free will, though, actually. I think a guy called Sam Harris wrote about it. I think the book was called The Moral Landscape, where he also talks about free will. Very good book. Thanks for the follow, Bones Hooter 87. Good afternoon. How are you? Hi, Suavis. Yeah, thank you. Still in the ugly stages. I'm still working on it, you know. working out what should be drawn where and what. Yeah, I'm doing good, and I think we all here, we stay safe. Dawkins, Harris, still Hunty, yeah, those guys. But I don't like Dawkins. He's already too extreme on his position that he doesn't accept the possibility of any other ones. Hitchens as well, yes. I don't like when people have an extreme opinion and don't allow any other opinion in their own universe, you know? It's like even nowadays it's even more controversial. Now people don't listen to what scientists say. He's a little bit arrogant, but yeah. But I get those people that are always taking an extreme point of view just to make the point, you know. Thank you. He's still in ugly stage, but he's getting there. How long have I been painting? An hour, yeah. So I've done just a preliminary drawing on this paper with just some color pen, you know, a quick drawing, so I don't have to figure out the drawing while I was painting. So it becomes a little bit easier. Thank you for the follow, Brush for Hire. Ooh, Brush for Hire. That's a nice name. How long have I been painting? For about 3.5, 4 years maybe. Something along those lines. See you later, Jason. Thanks for popping by. Always a pleasure. That's the beauty of Gouache. You can reactivate and blend. It's a very forgiving medium and good for practice if you want to sketch out stuff pretty quick. Yeah, it's gouache. Basically, it's opaque watercolor. If I'm not mistaken, basically it's very similar to normal watercolors that just add chalk as an opaque medium in it as well, so it becomes opaque. And the beauty is it dries really quickly. And if you want to even take it further, you can use it in combination with watercolor and do washes over it, like glazing oil color, but you do it with watercolor over gouache. And it gives really cool effects. You just put paint on plastic, resin, metal minis. So like Warhammer minis, is that what you mean? Like miniature statues. Oh, nice. D&D. I used to play that back in the day. It's almost 10 years ago. Even longer. But I didn't paint anything. No statues. Just having a character sheet and the guides. Alright, good stuff. So you're playing it as well? Oh, nice. So you guys play mainly online then? Or over a voice chat, I assume? Yeah, it's a mix of German Austrian accent and also a little bit of British accent. So lived in England for 2 years, so it's a blend of those languages, but mainly it's a German Austrian accent. Yeah. Mostly den deutscher Akzent. Ja. That's how we say yes in Austria and Germany. Ja. There's a scale model builder. Yeah, who is he? Maybe I know him. Is he also a streamer then? I've seen him around, I think. Kid Checker, yeah. Let's make the eye a little bit bigger. Looks a little bit off. And then we will add the next one. Lopsided and bigger eye. We can, since they're anatomically not very correct creatures, it's very forgiving painting guys like him. So we can do very crazy stuff, make his nose a little bit off as well right here. And he wouldn't even mind. Asymmetrical makes it easier, yeah, and also more believable, you know. So let's make this side. Let's extend his neck into his head so it goes down here. Goes along down here. And their brains are off. Yeah, they're a funny creature. I was a big fan of the trolls they made in the movie Hobbit. You know, the what's it called? The Troll King? I think that's what. Oh, he was an amazing character. He got killed very off. Pretty early. See, then we have to make the teeth a little bit darker. Yeah, that's the Zorn palette, you know. It's one you use in a traditional, when you go to an oil painting atelier to learn traditional art. That's one of the first color they introduce you to. And you know, a yellow ochre, vermilion, it's a orangey red, and black as the blue, ivory black, which is usually has a blue base tone. If you mix it with white, you see it's a little bluish. Even if it's more white, which is also on the bluish side, it becomes blue. So you have all three primaries there. Yeah, it's a mess what I'm doing here, but still, I'm a little bit more organized when I paint in oils. But that's just one way just to have fun. If you don't want to paint, if I don't paint anything serious, gouache is an awesome medium. See, let me get my watercolors. I'll show you on this side. I'll make a nice watercolor wash over it. Let me just get my watercolors. Put them. There you go. About 8 colors. Yeah. Yeah, usually with less colors, it's usually easier to make a color harmony, you know. So there's my watercolor set. So I'm mixing up a color that I see. Let's take this nice tone right down here. Maybe a little touch of this one, carmine. And then the beauty of gouache is that you can layer over it. Just a little bit more water. It's a little bit more pigment. glazing over the top, especially in the darks. Even add some orange in it. Indeed, it would be a great exercise. Oh, there was too much pigment. But all is good. Well, I have no official art background either. You just do it. It depends on also on what kind of learner you are. Some people benefit from an art school. Some people benefit from a mentor. Some people benefit from books. Some people benefit from all of other components combined. But the most important part is doing. When you learn something new, try to implement it. Nowadays, there are so many great resources on the internet. Streamers you can watch, YouTubers you can watch, websites that offer workshops to watch. So many things that weren't available several years ago. So it's a very good time to learn art. Yeah. Even if it's just a little tad new knowledge that you learn, it's nice. Mr. Galley, could be a troll or an orc. Maybe it's a mix of both. Maybe it's something that a troll and orc, well, they made a baby, and that's, well, what do you call it? An orc troll or an troll orc? I don't know. You tell me. A troc. How do you pronounce it? Troc. It almost sounds like a Klingon language. Troc. Well, I'm not trying to make a Lord of the Rings orc. I already did that, mate. Already painted one. Yeah, I have no reference picture for this one. Already painted Lurtz, I think several weeks ago. Yeah, it's whatever I want it to be. Could be an older gnome. Could be a self-portrait. Maybe it's just a self-portrait. When I look into the mirror each morning, I see this fella looking back at me. You think that's what? When he's about 81 and 82? Oh, he will look the same. He's ageless. He's like a vampire. It's fantasy, yes. Oh, I do. I won't tell. It's a matter of state secret. Can't tell. Won't tell. Or else they would have to kill me. You know, he's like old vampire. You do infuriate me. We infuriate you. But then again, the longevity of their life is not really long from their own right. Well, age doesn't matter. Even if you know the age, the birth age, let's put it this way, that doesn't mean you know our real biology age anyhow. Is it the follow the race of the banana, or what is this, a little dog? Whoa, wow, thanks for the raid. How was your stream, Brush for Hire? Welcome, raiders. How was your stream, Brush for Hire? You are here. Welcome. Always amazing. Good to hear. What did you do? What did you paint? I have to check out later what you do, what you did. Thanks for the follow, all you guys. Hi. Thanks, Bones. Thanks for the follow, the Feathered Phoenix. You did all kinds of fun stuff, miniatures mostly. Good. I have a look at your channel later on when I'm done. Always good to see other artists do stuff. Come on, gang. It's Zorn palette, indeed. Jason Galley is just laughing. That medium is gouache, you know. It's opaque watercolor in a sense. Yeah, I'm not spilling my age info. It's just, you know, children's color. It's just a color to mess around. It's gouache, liquid. It's a really beautiful medium. It's very similar to watercolor. Awesome to practice for. Thanks for the follows, guys. Appreciating that. Yeah, it's a beautiful medium. Brush for Hire. It looks like curry ketchup bottle. Yeah, and that's the small one. You can buy them in big sizes too. And that's the small one. And they're cheap. That's what they're supposed to be. Cheap paint to mess around, to sketch, you know. How did you get my high school yearbook pic? Oh, no. That's not your high school yearbook. That's a self-portrait. When I look into the mirror each morning, that's who I see. That's gonna be a lot of bratwurst, indeed. I will have a great stream. I will check out your art later. Thanks for the raid and see you later. A good looking twin. Always what I wanted. Usually the eyes have a nice highlight here in the corner. And along this ridge here. Let's work on the eyes a little bit more to make it really pop. If you guys have any questions, just don't be shy to ask them. If I know the answer to, I'm happy to reply. Except Jason Galley, I'm not spilling the age info. Age doesn't matter. You start to paint the eyes, then the characters start to become alive. Let's play some other nice music. Well, thanks, you feathered phoenix. I'm trying my best. I'm still someone who is learning. In art, you never outlearn, you always try to learn something new. Hootie Hot, hi everyone, how are ya? I'm doing good, I'm doing what I love, I do art. And today it's fantasy art. Well, your bio says you normally use oils. How it's different to gouache? Uh, its oils are a medium. When you paint with it, it stays open, meaning it doesn't dry. It just dries over several days or one day, depending on what kind of pigments you use. And gouache dries immediately, you know. I put down a stroke, let's say here, and I put my finger over it. It's still like watercolor, it's still active. But if let me put a bigger dab on it here. Okay, I'm putting this dab on there, and let's wait 5 minutes. You can already go over it again and it's dry. With oils you can always blend and do all sorts of other techniques, so it's just a different medium. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Bones Hooter, and see you later. So gouache is more like watercolors, but it doesn't have the transparency that watercolors have. It's opaque, you know. You can say it's watercolors with chalk added, so it loses its transparency. I mean, you can still use them like watercolors if you add enough water to it. You see? Then it becomes very watery and you can use it as watercolors. Black magic then, indeed. It's a forgotten lost art. Nobody uses gouache, or not a lot of people nowadays. But the beauty is you can really work really fast and you can put layer upon layer, you know, here. Oh, it's still wet a little bit, but it's drying already. Is the music good enough, loud enough? Or distracting? Don't the miniature acrylics also have like a medium that you can add to it so it stays open a little bit longer, so it's easier to blend? Because normal acrylics have them. Twitch does not allow good music. I know. Well, it depends on what kind of music you like. But because of the DMCA rules, yes. I can also put in some other dark fantasy stuff. Where is it? Something more parody. Fantasy parody. So you're forcing yourself to learn different techniques. That's good. Keep growing as an artist. It's good music. Alright. Take care. See you next time. paint some highlights on his ear. You're going to paint your first canvas in some years soon. Start now. Recently I've been painting images on violins. Nice, it's been a steep learning curve. Before that I hadn't picked up a paintbrush for about 6 years. Good. But why not start a canvas now? It's all about the journey, not always about the result. Okay, nice. The canvas is next project. Nice. Thanks for the follow. Here lies Grims. You just need to add another M and then you're like the Brüder Grimm from Germany. Government soup. So many amazing names. I know, isn't it awesome? They're still far away from being finished, but just some dabs and the eye becomes colorful. So let's make this here. Nice to see interest in painting trolls. Who doesn't like a good troll? Like the troll goblin king in The Hobbit, or the 3 trolls that were killed by the sunlight with the help of Gandalf. Thanks for the follow, Pink Lunar Inferno. Yeah, you guys come up with such amazing nicknames. Or perhaps even real names, who knows? Imagine applying to a new job and your name is some epic streamer name. And the boss is like, what? That's your name? Awesome. Who wouldn't love that? I find it hard sometimes to match colors with the acrylics I use, as the difference between wet and dry can be quite marked. Well, you just normally you just have to learn the pigments, I guess. Always use the same colors that you always use. I know it sounds like a stupid advice, but always use the same pigments and also the same ground or wherever you paint on. And after a while, through just trial and error, you see what works. Gouache usually dries a little bit darker than I have it on the palette. Color swatching can help, but then again, color swatching is one thing. It helps you to know how to mix colors, but then as you apply it, it's a whole different story. But you just have to learn how the colors behave. Color swatching. Let me see. Do you see this back here? Do you see this back here? Oh, let me just swap the scene. There you go. That's a color swap right here, back here. That's what you do. You start to premix. You just mix up the colors. You add to one color all the other colors that you normally use, and you just make color swaps. Thanks for the follow, Harleen. No worries, government soup. A lot of oil painters do learn color mixing by doing color swaps, you know. There's a famous painter who is very known about telling people that you should make those color charts or color swaps. Richard Schmidt, very famous oil painter, and he recommends you to do that exercise with all your colors. It was never amazing, and your knowledge of lighting has jumped my skill about 3 levels, and there it was. I love the skills that are transferable. Yes, you just learn the basics of it on everything. What do you think, guys? Should we make his ear smaller or like bitten off? What do you guys say? Should we make a bite mark in here? like somebody gnawed into his ear. Make him even more unique. See, and with Gouache you can do several things, since it's like watercolor. By the way, I have water right next to me. It's hard to see because of the lighting. You can just reactivate Gouache. So you just take some water, and I don't like to use that brush for that. Let's take this one, and you just reactivate it. That's the beauty of the medium. And the paper takes quite some abuse as well. So let's give him a bite mark. Not sure how to make it yet, but we will make it. See, I want to take away even more. Let's take away this portion. Let's let the paper dry there, and then come back to it as we progress. Damn. Wish my acrylics would do that. It would make my life so much easier. Especially on my last practice. I had to sand the bottom half of the violin back to wood because I fluffed up. Yeah, I get you. That's what I sometimes do in oil painting as well. I try to make everything go in one go, but sometimes you mess up and then I go sanding down the paper. Thank you for the follow, Dr. Tentacle. I've just bought the game the Day of the Tentacle 2 days ago. And you show up here following me? Must be a sign. You almost cried having to do that? Yeah. The rocks looked awesome, but the lava looked like colored spaghetti. Lava is difficult to paint, my friend. To make a certain glow effect. Well, greetings. And here I am trying to paint blue lava. Well, it's your canvas, your it is your canvas, your paper. If you want to paint blue lava, paint blue lava. It's your universe. Your brain is like, okay, let's come up with an idea for an image. What is most likely going to cause me to swear and cry, lose sleep? But that's good for artists, to do something that makes you uncomfortable. Meaning you're going out of your comfort zone, you know? You're trying to grow. Well, it's one of my styles. It's just when I work really quickly, making snap judgments while painting. You know, trying out things, seeing if they work out. I work a little bit different when working with oils, which is my main medium of choice. There I don't jump around that well. I still jump around a lot there, but not as much as here. And since it's a very forgiving medium, I don't mind. It's perfect medium to try out things. That's the beauty of gouache. Quickly trying out new things, ideas. And the beautiful thing is, the colors are cheap. Especially if you work like this. You don't need to, or at least that's my opinion, you don't need to buy the artist grade for this kind of style. You just buy a liter bottle like this for €5, $5, $6, and you're good to go. Some decent brushes. And you can create magic. That is a bonus, yeah, as that's what I pay for a 30mm bottle of miniature paint. Yeah, but it's high quality paint, very high pigmented, right? At least I assume so. Yeah. I don't know anything about miniature bottles, so what is good paint in that regard? Is there like a famous company that where all miniature painters go to? Vallejo. Is that after Boris Vallejo? No. I've heard about the brand, yeah. No idea. Is the music too loud, or is it okay? It's okay on your side, good. Nah, yeah, epic music is good. Someone you can listen to if you credit him is Adrian van Ziegler. If you have heard of him, Swiss dude. Let me put up some of his music. I will credit him later. He has some nice, good stuff. You need something more classical. So you're someone who paints with your emotion. So if you heavy metal, you have chaotic rhythm in your painting also. Along those lines. Oh yeah, that random line, a painting at epic moment in song, totally intentional. And folk music for sewing, so you stay calm and throwing the stuff out. Thanks, Sergeant. I'm trying to make it look amazing. It's a fight back and forth. Like something, move on, doing something else. Thing that I don't like something in another area, go there, back, and just correct it. What are my taxes? Yeah. He just needs his baseball bat, or in case of a troll, not a bat, but a chunk, big piece of wood, or even a tree, if it's a big troll. Give me all your money, or thou shalt not pass. A club with a nail. Aye. He must be the one bridge troll who watched Lord of the Rings and saw Gandalf saying the line "Thou shalt not pass," and he's like, "What? That's my line. I came up with that." They get offended by goats? Really? How come? Because they like them for a meal, or they just don't like goats? The one troll. It's a story, Billy Goat Gruff. It's a children's story. Never heard of it. Three Billy Goats Gruff. Okay. I never heard of it. Three Billy Goats Gruff, yeah. No, don't know any story with that name. Looks like a goat commits murder. The goat kills the troll. Terry Pratchett is the base of his books. Okay. That's maybe why it sounds familiar. Read all of Terry Pratchett's books. Put lipstick and eyeshadow on this lovely gal. Put some red lipstick on him. Like right here. It's hotness. Indeed, Jason Galley. It's the personification of hotness. The friendly bridge troll visiting your neighborhood today. Thanks for Polo Tarkavashu. Let's give him a posh earring. Well, Mr. Galley, thank you, Sir Galley. Sir Jason Galley the Third. Lord Baldergange Esquire. Lord Balder, Lord of the Underbelly. Or some other atrocious title. Is it? I don't know. I'm just saying random nonsense. Just before, do you know Blackadder? Ron Atkinson character, Blackadder? If you ever got the time next Christmas, watch his Christmas special, A Christmas Carol by Blackadder and his manservant Baldric. It's brilliant, mate. You just recently heard of it? Yeah, look up that video, save the link, and watch it next time just before Christmas when the Christmas time comes around. Or you just watch it today or tomorrow, I don't care. But it's A Christmas Carol, but it's brilliant. It's not like that he gets hunted by a ghost and he sees his bad ancestors, so he turns from good into a bad person because of the ghost. Brilliant. Brilliant it is. And at the end scene, there is like this woman of the universe, and to just talk random British nonsense. It's brilliant. Some of the British finest comedy. Back teeth. You really like 40 towers, yeah. I think I'm about to be done with this sketch. It was quite fun to make. Tomorrow I got my day off work, so I don't know yet. Probably will be streaming tomorrow as well. I turned out pretty okay. For a quick sketch, not much pre-planned. But tomorrow probably gonna stream as well. Maybe do another gouache study. And another oil painting. Lord bald mega von Gänge. Yeah, I'm not messing much with that area over here. I could make some quick adjustments, but most of them is good. If I want to, I could still make the background as well, you know, make a little bit a glow or stuff like that. Here, maybe. A little bit on the cheek still. Maybe give him a split cheek. Actually quite like it, like this square chin. Pop that up. Yeah, that square chin is okay. Like give him an eye patch or something like that. Like then he would be a pirate. Arr. Square chin, guten Jahr. Making a pirate. Or give him a bandana perhaps. I could see him as a good pirate. Huh? I can see him as a pirate. He's like, arr, I'm a troll pirate. Yar matey, you're paying me toll. That's the beauty of art. Just make one really quickly, like, ah, that's too big. I give him like an eye patch. Ah, even too big. Just like cover it up. Oh, I'm still streaming, yeah. Making him like a pirate. There you go. Patch the good eye. Or give him one of those one-eye glasses, you know, a monocle thing that you just put up there. It was good fun. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. They were treating me well. Thanks for the raid and for joining. See each other next time around. Auf Wiedersehen. Yeah, I'm stopping right now, yeah. A raid? Who should we raid? Tell me, fellow streamer, who is good to raid? Grumbly? Who's Grumbly? Yeah. Is that how you write it? Baldur Gang is on, he's really good. I don't know if that fella seems obnoxious sometimes, Jason Galley. So it's just at Grumbly. Well, thanks and see you next time.
If I listen to like fucking Rage Against or something, you know? Oh look, it's a raid! It's a Raider-Rooney! Yeah, I want that one. There we go. So before I leave, I just wanted to say, I really like the way you use textures. By the way, I haven't followed anyone live on stream. It's quite strange hearing you thank me for the follow. I like the nebulous body. Oh, Sleepy Drafter. Well, thank you for following me. If you don't really follow people, that's kind of an honor. Thanks. Yeah, I like my textures too. I like my textures. They're a good time.